Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me. This is like an impromptu decision this morning to go live. I just mentioned it on Instagram like 5 minutes ago. I doubt anybody would join, but as I'm on holiday and I don't have a lot of time, I thought, well, I should try live. I never did. Maybe it's even easier than my absolutely zero uh, editing video that I usually do. So as you can see, I'm not in my usual location. I'm actually on winter holiday right now on the island of Lanzarote in Spain. It's part of the Canary Island. Let's see if I can figure out how to see the chat. I never done this before, so I'm a little bit, you know, oh, wait, maybe I should just hang on for a second because I see there is somebody watching. Thank you and hello. I'm Orietta here I'm a crafter from Italy. I hope you know me from before. Otherwise, welcome. I'm trying to see if I can see on my phone the chat. Maybe I can. Okay, let's see. Jesus, I am so. I mean, I'm a touchy. I should know this shit, right? Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. So, as I said, right now I'm on vacation and I disappeared for a long time from YouTube again. Uh, as many of you know, I have fibromyalgia. It flared up. Long story short, I had 6 months where I didn't have the bandwagon to do any of this, but I kept eating. And oh, hi, Elizabeth from Switzerland. Nice to see you. Hi. So I just decided I have brought a few projects. I was lucky this year that my holiday time at work coincided with the flight, so I'm blessed that I could have 2 full weeks of absolute rest in here. So I didn't want it to run out of projects, and so I brought, as usual, way too much stuff. But that's good because now I can show it to you. So I'm wearing a Sabela by Isabel Kramer. I knit this, I think, in late spring. It's knit on a one strand of Holst garn coast, and it weighs like I think, if I remember right, 135 grams. And by the look of the lines here on the shoulder, it looks like I'm wearing it, the wrong way around, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I actually wanted to wear my wonderful t-shirt that is, of course, fiber related, as many of mine, but it's a little bit chilly in here this morning in the shade, and in the sun, you would not be able to see absolutely nothing. So we're gonna just go with it. So this weight, like 135 gram, the Sabela pattern is usually like striped. I decided to make mine all in one color because I don't know. For once, I just wanted a basic piece that I could wear anywhere, and especially in the cooler period of the year. God, I should have really straightened myself up before coming up. Oh well, I'm the usual mess, you know me. So, and it turned out perfect because it weighs, like, as I said, 135 gram total, and I think I knit a size 3 or 4. Perhaps I can. Oh, hi, Francisca. Perhaps I can have my project here, so I look as you know. Of course, I'm not prepared, but I'll get there. Just hang with me. There it is. So, uh, I almost swear there. I caught myself. I like to be precise, you know. I shouldn't, but that's who I am. Yeah, I was right. Under 42 gram. I missed just by a little bit. I knitted on a 3.5 needle, and the I cord edging on the bottom, and the sleeve is on a 325, so it's nice, and you know it holds its shape. And I really love it. I've been wearing it here a lot because the temperature here right now it's between 16 degree at night, up to 24, 25 during the day. Uh, the temperature is 20-ish, but in the sun, you know, you feel much warmer. So I've been using it a lot, as I've been using also my other favorite. Oops, I knew that was gonna happen. Jesus, come on, behave. I'm like, I look like Julia right now. She always have technology disaster when she go live. Okay. I'm propping my iPad on a bottle of water, and it doesn't want to stay. I don't want to hold it. Maybe I can do. Okay, let's see if this impact. Ah, that hold it. Good. So another piece I brought with me, you've seen this already, is my Ranunculus. I was wearing it one of my last episodes, I think. This is made with one strand of plotulopi, and it's this also weighs absolutely nothing, and it's one strand of plotulopi work on a 6.5 millimeter needle, which is I mean crazy because you know I did not think it would hold, but it held beautifully. Of course, it's pilling like crazy, but you know you would expect this from this kind of yarn, and this is perfect for the evening here because, as I said, it gets really chilly. There is no central heating here because nobody really need it. So that's what I've been wearing when I'm colder. And so let's go to the next project I brought. This is actually was a finished object. I never showed it before. I think I posted a picture on Instagram yesterday or the day before. It's the bird and ship cowl by Caitlin Hunter. It's this very fun, very nice, and extremely comfortable cowl to wear. Let's see if I can mess my hair up more than they are. So it looks like this when you wear it. And I knit this on with a skein of yarn I had been pretty much saving for forever because it's La Bien-Aimée Santoki color, which is this mixed of gray and rusty color. I absolutely love this yarn. I had a skein of the sport weight one that I put in my, I have a cardigan, one of those faded cardigan by Andrea Murray. And when I saw that, I wanted like also a single skein in the single. It's the single base, you know, the merino single. And I really love how it turned out. The pattern also has a giant tassel hanging here in the front, which kind of help pulling it in the right shape. I haven't made the tassel yet, and I'm debating. I have yarn to do it, but I don't know. I felt like especially right now that at home, like it's freezing, and I'm wearing you know, jackets with zipper, the tassel could get caught in the zipper. But actually, I figured I can probably figure out a way to attach it, perhaps with a button or something, so it can be like a detachable tassel. So I can use it when I'm wearing it, the cowl without the jacket on top, and take it out when I don't have the jacket. So this is all the finished object that I have with me. I finished other stuff, of course, in the time I've been away from YouTube, and you will see them at another time because I did not bring my whole garderobe with me here on the island. So at this point, let's move to, oh, actually, I have one finished object here, and this has a nice, fun story to it. This is my friend Tracy Schnuffeltier on Ravelry and Instagram, and the Passionate Dinner on YouTube. She has this amazing. I love this. This is like the fifth time I made these slippers, and they are very fun. You knit them with the 3 or 4 strand of fingering weight yarn. Like this on this one, this is like the XL version. Let me tell you, I mean, it's huge. The second one is at home, so all I have to do now is sew it together. And this almost killed me because it's like a 4 strand of yarn worked on 5 mm needle in a pretty tight gauge. My hand were really, really mad at me, but I persevered, and now they're both done. The other one is home. All I have to do is sew them together. And this is going to a family member that have like enormous feet, like speak like, I don't know, Sasquatch, is that the name for that, you know, uh, what is it called? The mountain giant man that nobody really know if it exists or not. Anyway, that's done. The pair took almost 200 grams of yarn. Those are huge. My version took less than 100 grams for my feet because I have like very slim feet. Feet doesn't take the S, but those were huge. But I mean, I made them, then done. I have already made another pair on a rainbow yarn for the daughter of this giant, which luckily is 8 years old, has much smaller feet, but they also are at home. So those are finished. Oh, another little, finished object. I had a scrap of this red yarn. This went on one of my, I think it was Shalography, Westnit MCAL, and I just made a long I-cord. I have one of those, machine that you turn the handle and they create the I-cord, and I've been using it as a headband or as a bracelet. As I do not enjoy jewelry, but this scrap, I like it. So I guess that was another finished object. So now I have the work in progress I brought with me. Let's see. This is not started yet, so it doesn't count. Okay, this one. This is another pattern by Tracy Schnuffeltier, a passionate spinner. I hope I get it right. And it's a pair of socks I'm making for myself. I'm working with DPNs, which is not my favorite, but I kind of want to. I mean, I'm making this with the plotulopi yarn. It's gonna be like house socks, and yeah, I thought, well, it's plotulopi. It's very rustic yarn. It's very, like ancient kind of yarn. I should, make myself try and work with DPNs and see if I can actually do it, which I had done before. It's not what I prefer. And this is the first one I'm making. I have 2 balls of this plotulopi in this color, and I've done the leg, the heel, and now I'm on the gusset decrease, and then I just have the foot and of course another sock. This pattern is called the 401. It's a free pattern by Tracy, and you can find it on Ravelry on her website, and I think also on Etsy, but don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. So I've been doing like a few rounds here and there on this one, and it's going slow, but it's growing. I really like the color. It's flashy. And I'm keeping it in this bag that I got as a souvenir when I visited Yosemite a few years back. So the next project is in this bag, which I bought here on the island at a craft market, and I really love the color. And I have a bunch of African wax print fabric that I bought from a friend that is a sewist, and she had like a bunch of remnants. So I have a lot of those at home, and I just wanted to see how it was made, so to try to recreate it maybe and make other bag. Plus, I really enjoy those squishy bag that doesn't take any room, because when I travel, it's easier to, I don't need to. They don't take a lot of room. That's what I say. I always travel very light, mostly with just a backpack. So yeah, this time I have a little bit more luggage, but we were here for a long time. So in here is a project I started not long before I left, and it's going to be the Corrie in Poncho, I think it's the name, by Amy Palco. And to make it, I decided to use a bunch of minis I had laying around in my stash. I mean, I have an extensive stash, so there is a lot of stuff hanging around there. But I had those minis. They're mostly from a mini pack I bought from Mossy and the Squid in the UK. And she has those very beautiful speckled color that I really love. And some other in the middle here, you can't really see. Stupidly, I didn't take a picture of the mini layout before I started the project. So all I can show you is this kind of messy giant magic ball. And it goes from this green down to brown, and most of the brown color come from a um, Christmas, Advent calendar that I bought from After Hour Yarn a few years ago. It's from Eleni from International Virtual Knit Night Initiative, and she does a very small production yarn Advent every year. I haven't got it this year because I have enough yarn, but so I put together those colors, and they are, I think, let's see, you can see they blend pretty nice. They make a nice fade, and I'm blending them with the first part, which is more like green purpley, with this bowl of Holst garn Titicaca in the color, I don't know, in a purple color, purplish color. And then when this is almost going to be done, I will fade in this other bowl of Titicaca, and this one is in the color mahogany. This was stuff that I had laying in my stash, all of this. And this yarn I bought on one of my many orders with Holst Garn to try the Titicaca. And I have to say, I really love it. I like mohair, but I don't really enjoy the fluffiness. I'm not a fluffy person, typically. So I'm really loving working with this. And now I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. So I'm on the second color. It's a bit tangled. And I finished the color. It has, let me fix it a little bit. It has a very nice short row in the back worked into the 2x2 ribbing. And then it's a poncho, so pretty much it's a raglan that will just expand until it cover, hopefully, my upper part. I mean, I have a lot of upper parts, so that might be debatable, but we'll see. And anyway, I'm really loving it. The color looks very good, I think. And the dark, I mean, you would not think that this thing is this, but putting it together with this yarn, it just, when you put yarn together, it just looks sort of like magic. It's such a beautiful effect to see. So that's my Corrie in poncho. Now that I finished the Sasquatch foot slipper, I will be dedicating more time on this. Let's put it over here. And the last work in progress I brought with me is another Holst garn mix color. And this is the super soft, I believe, in the color space. I don't want to go look on but later on when YouTube will add the live, I will add all the information down below. You can find me on Ravelry as Orietta Stitches. So if you are in a hurry and you want to know now, you can go look by yourself. So this is all super soft. As for every whole super soft, they come in a greasy form. And as I don't swatch ever, I like to pre-wash my yarn before I use it. I usually just I bought this in a cone, so I pre-skein it on my niddy noddy. I wash it, I soak it, with like dish soap, so it remove all the spinning oil, and then I skein it. And I mean, I skein it, I wash it, and then I ball it up. And the second yarn I'm using, again, as I wanted to try something fluffy, but I mean soft, but not fluffy. I am using this ball of Isager. I think it's alpaca one. I bought this as a souvenir yarn in Prague, I think. Right at the time, Julia at Vuldan, which is my preferred shop, wasn't carrying it, but now she does. So she has the alpaca one in many colors. And what I'm making with it is now I'm in the middle of the row, first of all. Second of all, it's like a massive tangle, but I think I can show you somehow something. And there it is. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is the beginning of a Elton pullover by Ohi Locatelli. And I'm really liking it. Let's see if I can rig up some way to show it. Somebody was calling me, but you gotta wait. Okay, yeah, you can see it a little bit better like that. So the colors goes very well together, and I think it's gonna be very nice. I started this before leaving for my holiday, but in the time I was pretty sick. I've been on sick leave pretty much the entire month of December. So this was kind of too much for me to work on. So that's why I started the Corrie poncho, because it was just easy. And so is the slippers. It's extremely easy. So yeah, I'm really liking this. One thing about this, I have been trying. I usually knit everything on my Chagu stainless steel needle. I have also a small set of the Chagu in bamboo, which I usually use when I knit on a slippery yarn. This alpaca one is more slippery than your average slippery yarn, I guess. So I'm trying to use some needles I bought some time ago, which are the Like Cipra. I had like just a few points, and I bought them because I have a lot of joint and hand pains, and I know copper is good for hurting hands. But I hated them because when I was trying to work with them with regular, yarn, they were too draggy. It made knitting really hard. But I found out that on this very slippery yarn, they are perfect. So now I bought a few more points, and I'm using the Mindful cord by Knit Pro, which are very similar in behavior with my favorite Chagu red cord. So yeah, as soon as I'm starting to feel better now after a whole month of rest, it's been a rough time, November, October, November, December. So when I feel better, I will be ready to get back to this project. And I believe this is everything. The last thing I have on here is just yarn I pulled from my stash to make the third pair of oh, I didn't say the name of the slippers. It's Toasty Toe Slippers by Snuffeltier or Teresa Liu. And so I pulled yarn to make another pair for the fourth family member that will be visiting us from California, and they're visiting us in January, which is like in the place where I live. It's not like this right now. I will be wearing another layer of wool, probably a couple of blankets, and I will be looking out at the miserable, foggy, freezing weather. So that's what they will find. And they're from California, so I don't know how used they are to that kind of temperature. So I pulled this yarn. It's all leftover from different projects, and I bought this ball of green mohair to go with it. And this will become hopefully another pair of toasty toe slippers. And I want to start them, and they're coming on the 13th, so it's not too far. But I don't know. I want to give myself a break because that giant Sasquatch slippers really killed me. So I don't want to start this right away. I have a little bit of time, and those will be done on the small size, so it will be much easier. So guys, I guess that is all. Oops, I'm sleeping again. But about time for me to say goodbye, and I hope to see you all soon. And thank you for the people who join in my very, very not good YouTube live experience. I mean, that's my first ever. I could not see who was joining, but I will check later. Anyway, it doesn't matter who you are. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I wish you a very nice rest of your holidays and an exceptional 2025, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Now, how do I close this? Oh, yeah, here.